Got a killer here with a brand new stream, and today we're playing Doki Literature Club. And yeah, 1 second. Let me get my. I gotta get my camera set up. Still, I haven't even done that yet. Mata. Ah, eh, ah. Am I good? I'm good. Bueno. Muy bien. You too? What? Shut up. Crazy. Okay. There we go. Let me get. Hold on. More lighting in here. Okay. Doki. Okay. Back into the game. Welcome back, guys. Got the kill here with a brand new video, stream, whatever, you know. And last time we did Doki. Yeah. Now I know why this was turned down. It's because it's ridiculously loud. You know. Hey, Nick. Okay. We can turn this back up to what it was, which is about 12.5 decibels. 13 will work. Okay. So let's get right back into it. And people are messaging me. I gotta turn my phone off because I didn't start prepared, you know, guys. I'm like in. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Our star walking to school. Okay. I wonder what Monika's card's gonna be like. Hey! Sarah catches me by surprise. Looks like I beat you today. That's unusual, Sarah. Well, it would have been. But she's better now. I've been woken up this early in a long time. It's so pretty out here in the mornings. Sarah skips and hums as we make our way to school. It's like seeing her as a kid again. The school day has gone in a blur. When I get to the club, everyone seems ready to start. Alright everybody, today is our last topic. Open the box, pull out the last card. It has neat handwriting. This one says, it's hard to read, there are a lot of crossed out things. As if somebody couldn't decide which to pick. Manipulation, hurting my closest things to friends. Why do I exist? I don't know. The only one's not crossed out here. Narcissism and wrongdoing. Well, I don't think I'm going to go over narcissism. The person who wrote this doesn't suffer from that anymore. Sure, they show symptoms of it in the other worlds, but they've changed. This is a mod. It's not actually the main game, so this is something completely different from the... But they've changed. And anyone in their position would have done the same. But feeling a sense of wrongdoing is natural. Good even. It shows that they've recognized the wrongdoings. We all make mistakes. Whether or not we like it, there's nothing we can do to stop that. The important thing is to learn how to feel better about them. And for the person who wrote this to feel better about it. They're going to have to face this problem head on. And for that, I'm going to have to ask you to claim this card. There's a few seconds of awkward silence. It's mine. Thank you, Monika. What is it you think you did wrong? The girls give me a face like I'm oblivious oblivious to something. I was the one who did all the horrible things to you guys. I manipulated you guys to hurt yourselves. I made Sayori take her own life. I made Yuri go crazy. I made Natsuki feel like her life was a pain. I deleted all of you. All to be with Subaru. I selfishly forced him to be with me. This could have been something fun. We could have lived carefree in this world. We could have all been friends. But my selfishness got in the way. And I never thought of stopping myself. Thank you, Monika. We already know the answer to this, but I want to reaffirm it. Do you feel sorry for what you did? Yes. That's all we need. Like I said before, many people would do the same if they were the president. In fact, after you were deleted, the next president was going to do so as well. What we need to do now is to learn to forgive Monika. The girls look at me with a face of confusion. I imagine they want to ask me. But how can we forgive her after all that she's done? Everyone. Forgiveness doesn't have to be saying that what someone did was okay. Nor does it have to be ignoring what happened either. Forgiveness can be learned to accept what happened. It can be learned to stop letting what happened plague your relationship with an otherwise amazing person. And most importantly, forgiveness can be choosing to not live in the past anymore. The girls stare off in deep thought for a while. Yuri chimes in. Monika, you were so nice to me before I even joined the club. When you saw that I was sitting alone during lunchtime, you came and sat next to me. While we didn't have much in common at the time, you still tried your best to be my friend. When you started the club, you knew that I would have loved to join, and that I need some way to make friends. So you invited me. I can easily forgive you for anything that you do. Thank you, Yuri. Monika, when I needed a place to go after school, you let me join the club regardless of the fact that you know that I didn't care about literature and wouldn't really care about the club. Yet, you let me bring my manga here. Despite whatever you may have thought about it, Monika, you'll always be my friend. Thanks, Natsuki. Monika, you let me be vice president of the club. Despite knowing that I wasn't really interested in literature, you were a really good president, and you had some really good hopes for the club. You let me bring Subaru here, despite him being just as enthusiastic as literature as me. No matter what, you'll always be my friend. Thank you, Sayori. Monika, do you feel like you can move on from what you did? No. The girls and I are surprised. Monika, what I did was horrible and unnatural. Subaru is president, yet he doesn't subject us to being with him. He doesn't make us slave away to his every desire. He hasn't killed the other members just to be with his favorite. He's trying to make us happy. I didn't strive to do that. Monika, the only person who's not happy here is you. While it doesn't change anything, I want you to be happy too. You're different now. You're not temporarily forced to be a bad person by your programming. Please, Monika, forgive yourself. That's the most important part of being forgiven. What the duck this mean is a pervert. Okay. Okay. Yay! Sarah leaps out of her seat and hugs Monika. With that, we need to pick up new president effective tomorrow. The girls and I don't hesitate to pick Monika. Thanks, everyone. Okay, everybody. It's time to end today's club meeting. Tonight's assignment is to come back ready to get ready for the what? Come back ready for the festival. Oh wait, we should probably all write poems for the festival. Right, let's do that. Everybody just pack up and leave. Sarah and I start walking over together. My phone buzzes in my pocket. I take it out, see that Monika has texted me something. Hey, you've done so much for me and our friends, so I figure I'd at least ask. Do you want to hang out? You don't have to say yes. I text back. Sure. Great. I finished my walk home with Sayori, who's been happier than ever. I guess her sunshine wasn't just a cover-up. She really is a happy person. Or maybe that's all that remains with her depression removed. Whatever, she's happy. Whatever, she's happy. That's all that matters. I can't read. I wait at home for Monika. There's a knock on the front door. I open the front door. Hey. Did you not have to change out of your school clothes? I don't seem to have any other clothes but these. What? I can make you some. It's fine, Subaru. Monika comes inside, I lead her up to my bedroom. We stare at each other awkwardly. Despite everything I've done in the club, I'm still not good at this stage of relationships. So, I guess we never got to spend time together. Well, not as friends. I guess not. Well, I just thought that you were so nice to us. It's amazing. Well, I had memories of everything that happened in the lab. It just allowed me to find out what I really wanted to do. And I had everybody's mistakes to learn from. Monika, I couldn't have done this without you being president. Monika sits down here, near the base of my bed. She pats the spot next to her. I sit down next to her. Subaru, you've been looking into the outside world, right? I know my head. I suppose that's the one thing we have in common. Me and you are the only people who have been presidents of the club. Well, at least for this long. What do you think about it? That's a good question. Well, it's kind of cool. Their universe, their galaxies, their solar system, their planet, their biology, their history, their sciences, their fiction, their miraculous ability to narrowly avoid nuclear holocaust, the computers, the programming, and their internet. I know, I've already done the good ending before. I've done previous stuff before. All for us to look back on it. We remain silent for a long time. Our world is just as real as theirs. They're not sure where they come from. Their world may be code or in a computer too. Monika chuckles. You're so much like I was. You should read all of what I said to Subaru in my world. Just search Monika's topics using Subaru's browser. We've already talked about everything we can. I do as she says. She looks me patiently while I stare off into space. Yeah, it's a mod. While I scan through her topics. Oh. Oh no. Do yourself a favor and skip topic 5. These are a lot like things I'd say to you. Monika was remorseless for what she did, but her point still stands true. Our friends weren't real enough for her. Monika, I see that you're finished. Me and Subaru talked about a lot of things. How this is not really Japan. Just like you, I talked to them about what to do. If somebody they knew had some kind of mental illness. We talked about Yuri's book. You know about that, right? I deleted it. Exactly what I expect from you, Subaru. We talked about how I deal with knowing that nothing in this world is real. We talked about how our friends fit some character archetypes, how Yuri couldn't function in their world, and how people with Natsuki's personality don't really exist in their world. We talked about how they never got to see me outside of school. That's why I'm in these clothes now. We talked about how Yuri is the typical yandere, that she's so obsessed with you that she would do anything to be with you, to the point of craziness. I talked about how I felt about not being able to be close enough to Subaru. Once again, just like you. I'm making a mod, but it's in development. I post my mod in Reddit DDLC mods. Alrighty. I'll look into it. I talked about how it's not cheating to get help with mental illnesses in the form of medication and therapy. Knowing you probably said something like that to Sayori. I nod. I talked about how we never made it to the festival. We talked about how Natsuki is the typical tsundere. She hides her feelings by acting tough and bossy. And the various reasons why she's that way. We talked about how I never got a route with Subaru. All in that order. I bet you're feeling like you've never had an original thought in your life as president. But don't feel like that. This is what all good presidents inevitably discover about the universe. Me, you, and the millions of other Monikas and Subarus. Subaru, do you know what the difference is between me and you? What do you mean? Do you see where you are succeeding, where I failed? Monika, you don't have to beat yourself up over this. Please. I decided to indulge Monika's strange request. Instead of having a nihilistic outlook on my existence, instead of wallowing in the fact that this world isn't real, and that I'll never be with the real person, I try to make this world at least appear too real. Hello, Garcia. And make it better than any real world could be. Exactly what I thought you'd say. Monika stares off depressingly. Monika, don't be sad about this. We can make things right. Subaru, you're a better president than I ever was. Yet, that's exactly what I've programmed to be. A tear starts to roll down Monika's cheek. Monika, we can be with each other. You can forgive yourself for what you did. Can I say hi? Yes. Hello. Welcome. Monika and I stare at each other for a long time. I forgive you. Monika slides closer to me. Tell Subaru that I'm sorry. Okay. We'll do this. Hello, Benito. I'm not very good. Sorry. And Rosa. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great night so far, and my doggo just started barking. Say the names of my sisters, LOL. Rosa. Yee. I'm sorry this world is like this, Monika. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that nothing here is real. I like it in this world. Let's have fun while we can. Monika grabs my hand. I squeeze it back. Subaru, you've been like this with the other girls, right? Yeah, I hope that's okay. Of course it is. I want my friends to be happy. They all love you, and they want you to love them. You can accomplish your goal without it. Knowing you, you probably haven't been doing lewd things with them, right? No, but I don't want to. Let's pretend you didn't hear that. No. Should I? Hahaha. You should just do whatever feels right. We sit in more silence. Subaru, what do you think of the creators? Putting us in this fake world. I give them a lot of criticism for making everyone suffer, but they have every right to do so. Their lives aren't only happy endings. If they want our lives to be sad, so be it. Our purpose as a work of fiction is to serve them, and not in master-slave kind of way. I mean, we can teach them to create their own happy ending by your example. Yeah, I know. Yeah, meh. I'm okay in Spanish. I don't know very much, but I know bits and pieces. Fortunately, if we are programmed to be smart enough to suffer it, then we are smart enough to change it. Subaru, are we self-inserts? What do you mean? Did our programmers put themselves into our world? Like, for example, I got kind of opinionated with Subaru when I was with them. I think they were all well-based opinions, Monika. Thanks. But would it be surprising if if he held the exact same opinions as I do? I guess not. And you? Don't you feel a bit weird? Isn't it strange that you're benevolent out of nowhere? I mean, it's okay everybody's happy and all that, but it seems like what you've done here is what the second program would have done if they were you. I bet they're a high school student, just like you. I don't like talking about this. I bet they're a loser like me too. Haha. We stay in silence for longer. But it feels like we're saying thousands of words with each passing second. Subaru, you're right. This is all we really need to be happy. Monika takes out her phone and checks the time. Well, it's getting late. We have to make sure that we get a good night's rest for tomorrow. Yep. We both stand up. We look at each other. Monika hugs me and I hug back. She kisses me. And she's on her way. I should probably get to bed. Tomorrow's going to be a big day for the club. Wait, my poem. Whatever. I've done enough work for 1 week. I have something in mind. He's gonna... in thin air. Today's the day Monika is going to be president. Okay, everybody. Today we're getting ready for the festival. I hope all of your poems are ready. Whom should I show my poem to first? It doesn't matter because they all love us. That's cute. Smiley face. Let's share with Sayori first. I'll walk over to where Sayori is sitting. I cannot read. Hey Subaru. I can't wait any longer to read your poem. Well, I didn't have time to write a poem last night, so I figured I'd bring an old favorite. Here's my poem. As Sayori starts reading, a smile starts to grow on her face. Hey, I remember this poem. You wrote this for me in the other world. That's really sweet of you. And also really lazy of you. In fact, you probably have Yuri's and Natsuki's poem in there too. She saw right through me. Yeah, whatever. Can I see your poem? My bottles. I screw the caps off my bottles. The containers of all my old dreams. One little ball of sunshine. Cute as a kitten. I dump it back into my head. It's warm and tingly. I welcome it back. There's room for it now. Instead of disappearing into space, it'll stay warm with its friends in my sun. No habla. No more happy thoughts on my shelves, but more happy thoughts in my head until my sun burns out. Sayori, this is really good. Is this referencing bottles? I nod. Yep. Well, this is a lot more like the Sayori I know. It's good to know that you're feeling better. This is also really lazy of you. Hey, I'm just joking. You should go share with Natsuki now. I'm sure she's got a great poem. Yeah, me too. Oh, quote. I walk over to where Natsuki's sitting. Hey, Subaru. Let me see your poem. Okay, but just know, it's an old favorite of mine. I hand the poem to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, her irresistible smile shows. Hey, I remember this one. You gave it to me in another world. Too lazy to write a new poem, I see. That's actually really sweet of you, Subaru. There you have my poem. Things I like about my new papa. I like when my new papa comes home to see me. I like when my new papa and I cook together. I like when my new papa spends time with me. I like when my new papa asks me about me. I like when my new papa asks me about me. I like when my new papa loves me how I dress. I like when my new papa loves my friends. I like when my new papa loves my hobbies. I like when my new papa and I eat together. I like when my new papa gives me allowance. I like when my new papa loves me. Natsuki. Natsuki runs over me and hugs me. She quickly realizes me. What'd you think of it? This is from your other poem. How did you find that one? Tell me about it, Natsuki. You should go see Yuri. I bet her poem's really good. And I'm sure she wants to read your poem for her. I'll walk over to Yuri. She's reading a new book. Hello, Subaru. Did you write a poem last night? I didn't have time, so I thought I'd read an old poem. I hand Yuri the poem. She reads the poem with an intent look. She has a small grin on it by the end of it. I've read this somewhere before. She stares off in deep thought for a second. Now I remember. The other world. I really liked it then, and even more now. Thanks, Yuri. Can I see yours? Yeah. Ghost in the dark. The tendrils of my hair hide in the darkness, bathing. The green ghost turned out the lights. Then he went away. I see a yellow light in the distance. I start to walk towards it. I see him there. I step into the light. Simultaneously, other ghosts do so as well. They glow blue, green, and pink. At his command, the world freezes for a second. I see the umbrella go up in flames in the distance, as well as a tied piece of rope. But we become fresh and blood. We become flesh and blood. I cannot read. No. I don't. Wow, Yuri. This is like your other poems, and that I don't think I get them. Nice try, Subaru. You're not that dense. You got me. This is really good, Yuri. As your poems always are. Thanks. Hey, do you want to hang out after school today? Wish we could have done it the other day, but I had to make sure Natsuki was doing okay at my house. Sure, Subaru. You should probably go see Monika now. I bet she's dying to read the poem you have for her. I walk over to where Monika is seated. Hey, Subaru. I bet your poem is really good. After saying all the girls' poems? Well, I didn't have time to write one after last night, so I picked an old favorite of mine, and a poem to Monika. Her always beaming smile grows even larger while reading my poem. I remember this. This is the one I had you write when you were with me. I'm glad. I'm glad you still cherish that time despite all the horrible. I interrupt her. You still deserve to be happy, Monika. No matter what you did. Thanks, Subaru. You really are a nice person. Doing this for me and our friends after what I did to you. Here, read my poem. Happy forever. He puts the world back the way it was, undoing all my hard work. He tells me he's going to patch the hole in the wall after we're done, after everybody's happy, after everybody's safe. After that, me and him will build a mansion of my home. We'll have infinite time, infinite choices. I trust him. Wow, Monika. I'm glad we can work together on this. Thanks, Subaru. Have you shared your poem with everybody? Yep. Good. Okay, everybody. Now that we've exchanged our poems, it's time to figure out what we're doing for the festival. The girls all walk up to me and Monika. I think we should stick to what we were going to do. I'll make pamphlets for all the attendees. Sarah will help me design them. Yuri will make the banners and decorations, and Natsuki will make the cupcakes. The girls are all in agreement. Let's all plan on meeting at Subaru's house this weekend, so we can work together on everything. The girls are confused. Come on, it'll be fun. We all get to spend time with Subaru. The girls seem offended. Like, what Monika just proposed is weird. Well, it is, but smiles start to grow on their faces. That could be kind of fun. We could all get to know each other better. Yeah, great. Let's plan on it then. With that, everybody starts packing up for the day. Yuri's going to be here soon. Hopefully we can confirm that the pills are still working. There's a knock at my door. Hey, Yuri. Hey. I beckon Yuri instead and lead her up to my bedroom. I've never seen someone so spoiled like me. What? What you mean, boy? By the time we get to my room, I realize that Yuri and I have nothing to talk about. Well, she's one who actually deeply cares about literature. That would be a good starting point. So, Yuri, what books have you been reading lately? Despite it being a well-meaning question, I cringe as it comes out of my mouth. Oh, well, school doesn't have a library, and I didn't feel like going to the bookstore, so I figured I could just ask Monika where to find books. She smiled and handed me her book. Luckily, it had the exact topic I was interested in, and a lot of other cool ones too, like programming, AI, if we are living in a simulation. It even goes into nihilism, blah, 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 at times. Shh. Looks like I made an error. When Yuri took the pills I gave her, it must have deleted her portrait or markup book. That left her without anything to satisfy her passion. Thankfully, Monika was nice enough to give Yuri her book. But I guess I have even more work to do to make this world believable. Here, I have an idea. The world stutters for a moment. That's really cool, Yuri. But I think the school actually does have a library. Peace. They put it in over the summer, so that's probably why you haven't seen it. It's not that big, but it has lots of good books for literature enthusiasts. That's really nice of you, Subaru. Thank you. You don't have to thank me. It was the school district who put it in. I've gone to the high school for years. At least, I think so. And I know there wasn't a library there. Besides, if you have the power to know all these things, I think you have the power to make a small library. I wouldn't be surprised if you downloaded some books off the internet to put them there. She got me. Don't worry. I got the permissions for them. So, thank you. You're welcome, Yuri. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. Yuri, can I see something? What is it? Now this is kind of weird, but can I see your arms? I want to see how it's doing. Sure. She holds out her arms to me, as I was expecting her to show me. But I think we both want an excuse to touch each other. A feeling of anxiety flares up and tells me to expect the worst, but I know that's wrong. I start to roll up her sleeves. Her skin is as smooth as silk. Unable to resist the temptation, I caress my hand her arm. Surprisingly, she doesn't seem to hesitate and want to pull it away. Caressing her arm must be an indication of my feelings to her. I look up, and I see that she's wholeheartedly staring at me. Now's the moment of truth. If she's really been cured from her self-esteem issues, she'll continue to go along with it. I know that sounds weird, but trust me. Subaru, this feels really good. That's not weird, is it? I have to be honest with her and myself. A little, but we can be weird together. I shift to a more serious tone. Just not too weird. But I think the medication will prevent that. We've somehow managed to avoid sitting down for this long. We go to sit down near the base of my bed. We stay silent. We don't have much more to talk about. Subaru, what's the club going to do after the festival's over? In all my time here, I haven't asked myself that question once. I don't know. I guess Monika and I are going to figure something out. But we'll be sure to make it fun for everyone. I cannot read. We sit in silence for longer, as I can't find more things to talk about. 1 second. Oof. We sit in silence for longer than yeah, I already read that. But it's fine. Yuri seems to be in some kind of bliss. But not in a lustful kind of way. I conjure a bag of small chocolates into my hand. Yuri's relaxing with her eyes closed. I can't resist the temptation. It feels so right the first time. I take the chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Yuri takes the chocolate as if this was completely natural. Things have changed so much. I can't thank you enough. Yuri starts to lean into my face. Mata, people are... Yuri starts to lean into my face. I don't know what she's doing, but I don't want to scare her off by staring at her. She stops getting closer. I think I know what she's doing. I guess it falls on me to make it happen. I turn to face Yuri. I kiss her. I expect her typical hesitation towards intimacy, but she remains calm. In fact, she starts to wrap her arms around me. She's pressing her chest onto me. We stay there and cuddle for a while. Is that the right word? Subaru? I look at Yuri. Have you been like this with other girls? I panic a little. Yeah, is that okay? Like the time I asked Monika, I don't know how Yuri's going to answer. Of course. I'd be conflicted if it was any other way. I love them. They deserve to have this too. It's really kind of you, Yuri. Yuri smiles. Like usual, we quietly lay with each other for a while. I'm not a very talkative person in these moments, but just like that, it's already late. Yuri stands up. It's getting pretty late. Should I leave? Well, we have a lot to do tomorrow. We should probably get enough rest tonight. Yeah. Yuri starts to walk over to my bedroom door. We quickly hug, and then she leaves. I get to bed. Tomorrow the girls are coming over. Oh no. Oh no. I scramble to get to the house clean. We're doing more than just hanging into my bedroom. I'm almost finished. There's a knock on the door. Who could be here so early? The door opens by itself. Oh, that's Sue. Hi, Subaru. Siri makes herself at home, just like old times. Oh, I'm not too early. I might let you off with a warning if you help me clean. Siri and I get back to cleaning. There's another knock on the door. I open the door to Siri. Hey, hope I'm not too early. I let her in. She's carrying her bag. After a while, there's another knock on the door. Hey, Subaru. Natsuki lets herself in. Should I take your heavy bag from you, Natsuki? Thank you. You're such a gentleman, Subaru. The girl starts talking with each other. A short while before the next knock on the door. Sorry I'm late, everybody. I had to run and get the paper from the pamphlets. Monika looks around and sees that everybody's here. Okay, everybody. Now we're all ready. Let's get started. What? Okay. Okay, everybody. Let's get started. Okay. Monika, you're in your school clothes. I have to look presidential, don't I? Well, I can't argue with that. Where should everybody go, Subaru? My bedroom is the only place that's clean. I guess I'll help with the baking. Maybe you guys can come down when you're done with your assignments. Will that work, Monika? Yep. The three girls all head upstairs to my room. I guess that leaves just you and me, Subaru. Hey, Tink. And welcome everybody else. Let's get to it. I'm guessing I should refrain from putting my gross fingers in the icing this time. Looks like you've learned a lot since last time, and you bought the ingredients again. You could say that. Natsuki starts to pull cooking supplies out of her bag. For long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Whatever. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Saru, what do you want to do to decorate the cupcakes? I think we should do what we did last time. We could write a different word on each of the cupcakes. The creators of the mod had no budget to create clothing for Monika. Yeah, I don't know. They're just too lazy to do it, I guess. But yeah, that was a really good idea. Mata. Stop texting me, people. Just kidding. But still. I need to not check my phone. This is going there. Out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. Natsuki separates the batter into smaller bowls and uses the food for coloring. You should probably get started on the icing. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so that leaves me with the whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Looks like you remembered what I taught you. Here, let me make sure that's all good. Whatever. You're the expert. Here. Natsuki takes the whisk out of the bowl. While she does, she gets frosting in my hand with it. Hey! I turn around and wash my hands. I don't want to lick this amount of icing off of them. I must be so focused on cleaning that I don't notice what's happening. Natsuki has the tips of her fingers covered in icing and she moves it towards my mouth. I know it's just in time, but something tells me to let it happen. I can't resist anything telling me not to, and I open my mouth. I lick the icing off. Natsuki slowly retracts her arm. I turn around to find Natsuki staring at me intently. Not knowing what exactly to do, I smile back. We're both in a daze for a while. Natsuki is the first to snap out of it. That was really weird, wasn't it? It's fine. I kind of liked it. Natsuki smiles at me. As if on cue, my bedroom door opens and somebody comes downstairs. Hey! Are you already done, Sayori? Yep. All I had to do was help Monika design them. You should go help her fold them and everything. That's no fun, though. You're good at that kind of thing, Subaru. How about you go and help them? I open my mouth and let Sayori have it, but Natsuki speaks before I do. You've already helped me more than enough. Down here, Subaru. You should go see if they need any help. Jesus Christ, I cannot read. I'm powerless against these two. I concede and go upstairs. I'll walk in, find Yuri and Monika intently working. I figure I come up and help after Sayori ditched you guys. Don't worry about it, Subaru. Sayori did her part. Besides, I think she'd get really bored if I kept her up here. Maybe you could help me by folding the pamphlets and take a look at them. They look a lot different than the ones we had in the other world, so you must have actually designed them this time. Monika shows me how to fold them into the little booklets. Then I get to work. Looks like I forgot to bring something up here. Monika isn't the type of person to forget something. I'm gonna go get it. Monika winks at me as she exits. I was initially worried she was making an excuse to do something mischievous, but now I know exactly why she's doing this. Only now do I notice the familiar scent of jasmine. I slide closer to Yuri. I see you've purchased the origami paper again. Are we doing what we did last time? I really liked your ideas. Yeah, with the ribbon and everything. I decided to help out with what Yuri's doing at the moment. Instead of using a knife, Yuri's brought a pair of scissors. Hey Yuri, can you hand me those? Sure. As I grabbed the scissors from Yuri, she suddenly starts staring off, like she was just struck by some strong memory. I start focusing on cutting the ribbon. Maybe a little too much. Yuri starts to move her hand towards my wrist. By the time I notice, she's already grabbed on and started to pull my hand towards her mouth. She suddenly stops and releases my wrist. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I considered that. Please check and see if my medication is working. This shouldn't be happening. For some reason, I don't believe her. But it'd be irresponsibility of me not to do so. It doesn't quite seem that her Yandere trait entirely caused her to do that. But she seemed a little too eager. I turned it down to 1 unit. Okay, I made a small change. If you've taken it today, then the change should be effective immediately. Thanks. Her expression tells me that she doesn't feel any different, which means that her healthy part felt okay with doing it. Suddenly I feel a strange urge. It tells me that I have to follow through. I hold my hand to her. She pretends not to notice, but she grabs my wrist with her hand and she puts my finger in her mouth. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. She quickly says, "That felt so good." After all this time, you're still weird, Subaru. What? I was just speaking your language. Yeah, I guess that felt really nice. Just like that, Yuri goes back to work. I do the same. Monika must be taking her time. Should I be worried? The door opens up behind me. Sorry, that took so long. It smells like jasmine in here. I see you've made some progress on the decoration. Oh, Subaru, you bought the paint tablets again, right? Yeah, should I go get them? No, I'll go get them. Normally this would be a red flag, but Yuri's better now. Yuri leaves the room. Looks like we're all done. All alone. I wonder if this is what kind of plan between the three of them. Once they ditched him and convinced me to come up here, they would take turns on their alone time with me. I don't know, just a thought. Looks like we are. Monika moves her hand towards mine. I grab onto her hand. Oh, and don't worry, there's no microorganisms in this world. Monika starts to pull my hand onto her leg. Wait. She starts to motion it towards her skirt. I pull it away. Monika looks slightly dejected, but also kind of surprised. Monika! It's okay, Subaru. I was just testing you. You passed. Yay! I'm sorry. I know that's not normal. But even the old Yuri would have be that forward. It's just that I think I was programmed with a need for physical touch. At least, I think so. I'm not certain, though. I never really thought of changing my own programming back then. But I know it's there because nothing else would cause me to do those things that everybody, to be with you, Subaru. I don't care about not being real. I don't care about none of my friends having free will. I don't really care about not getting to be close enough with Subaru. I was just so frustrated I could never satisfy the urge. It kind of makes you think I had the ability to create my own fictional world, yet I couldn't satisfy my one true desire. Looking on the internet didn't help me there. Seeing all the Jesus. Seeing all these lewd drawings of me. They wanted to be with me too. It only made me more furious. Trying to satisfy myself didn't work either. I couldn't convince myself that it was real, and none of them were real either. Well, I didn't. Try with anybody. You weren't real either, but Subaru was real. But there was nothing I could do to make them be with me. I thought this was worth a try because we both have a connection outside this world. I couldn't make the others become the president because they wouldn't let me have my memories back like you did. I didn't try on our night because I didn't want to ruin the mood with my request. But I know right now isn't much better. I'll manage if you don't want to do it. For the first time I feel powerless. Or do I? What do I have to lose? None of the other girls will know. No. I could even get them involved. And make my own little harem. Oh god. I'll be just like the hit, like my it'll feel so good. We'll all love each other forever. Just imagine it. We're not bound by your standards of realism. What if I could make them... Ooh. They would get tighter and... their bodies quiver in sync with the repulse of their little hearts. And I know you want it too, Subaru. Oh god. Oh god. Ooh, this is the question, guys. I'm letting you guys decide this. Ooh. First person that types gets it. Actually, no, I have a better idea. I got this, guys. We're gonna have a little person join for a second. Please answer. Hey, yes or no?
What?
Yes or no? Which one?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Can I get an explanation?
Doki Doki, some weird lewd stuff happening. So, yeah. Okay, I gotta go.
Alright, good luck.
Peace. I don't know what just happened now. The presidential physical touch function must have finally turned on. Wait, you answered yes. What the... Subaru, did you really think I would go ahead and do that to my friends? Whatever, it's not like you'll stop playing because I won't do what your perverted mind wants me to do. Even then, I'd still use your processor power to keep us alive. We'd still be alive because you'd still use your computer all day because you're a perverted loser who wants to use your closest thing to friends. Oh my god, roasting. Freaking roasting me. Monika, I have an idea. Wait, I need to look through the code for a second. Monika character chart. It's true. She's programmed to have the need for physical touch by something that's real. It's in her presidential powers section. That explains why Sayori wanted to be with you in her world. That explains why I said all of those things. It's weird though, her presidential traits are still active even though she's not president. I guess it just gives an error when she tries to use them. And Sayori doesn't have the presidential code because I reinstalled her. Back to the task at hand. What's the condition for something to be real? Wow, that's hard to explain. I don't know. I don't want to change it right now. What if she's left in this deprived state forever? But it looks like my plan won't work. Monika, I think I can delete it. If you must. Monika looks like she just lost her one true chance at happiness. I really don't want to do this. She's my friend. And what if the others feel weird about it? What if they feel envious of Monika? But I want to make her happy. What if I indulged you one last time, and then I delete it? You'd really step out of your comfort zone to do that for me? Well, I think I have a method that would be more comfortable for both of us. It's not that fun, much less realistic, but it qualifies the real conditional. Will that work, Monika? Yes, Subaru, that's fine. I motion towards my bed. Monika eagerly gets in. She notices that I'm not making my way there. Take your time, Subaru. I won't be on the bed, Monika. Oh. I take a deep breath. Let's begin. I lock the door. Doesn't matter, you probably knows not to disturb. But I can't bear the thought of somebody finding out. So I encase the room in soundproof material. The room goes black. Time to put the plan into action. I conjure the necessary object and move it over to Monika. I turn my back towards her and cover my ears. It'd be really weird to see one of my dearest friends like this. I never would have thought that I would resist something like that. I usually would have enjoyed this. I probably would have considered it the highlight of my life up to this point, but I've grown so much since then. I haven't felt any rush from doing this. I can't be affected by actually doing anything, not even if I tried. I should delete it before I attempt to satisfy it. Just start to move the object through its motions. The only feedback I receive is the push from Monika's body on the object. I can feel it through my presidential abilities. It feels like it takes forever, but Monika puts her hand on the object, signaling she's done. I delete the line of code that controls her urge and save her file. I wait for Monika to get ready. She taps my shoulder, and I remove the material surrounding the room. I stand up and look at her. Did it work? Yes, Subaru. It felt really better than anything I've ever felt. For some reason, that makes me even more uncomfortable. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm happy that you're happy, Monika. I guess I should clean your bed. Don't worry about it, Monika. I use my abilities to place the sheets and blankets. What should we do now? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts to go off. I guess we should go check on them. The kitchen is even more of a mess. Sayori, you left a dirty tray in here, dummy. Sorry. I knew I shouldn't have. Wait, Natsuki. Don't say anything rash. Fine. Put the tray on top of the stove. Sayori opens the oven. And she's gonna grab it with her bare hand. Put it on the mitt first. Oh, right. Okay. Sayori pulls out the tray out of the oven and sets it on top of the stove. With that, everything seems to have calmed down. The fire alarm stops. Sorry about that, Natsuki. Typical clumsy Sayori. Hey, you meanies. I take it everything's been resolved down here. Yep. And all that's left is to put the cupcakes in the oven. Great. Why don't we all take a break? Monika leads the girls upstairs. Everybody sees themselves around the room. So, I guess now would be a good time to talk about the future of the club. It's a topic I haven't really considered. There's probably going to be a lot of new members joining the club. We're going to have to do our best to make sure they feel welcome. Something seems to be on Natsuki's mind. Natsuki, is there something you'd like to add? No, it's nothing. Are you sure? You always seem to feel passionately about her. What? Are you sure you always seem to feel passionately about the composition of our club? Of the club. Well, it's just that I don't think I want more people to join the club. What we have here is special. New members won't know what's happened here. It won't be any fun if we all had to do his assignments. I mean, I'll still come, but it won't be as fun anymore. I guess that's true, Natsuki. Yeah. It probably won't be as fun if we have a bunch of new people. I probably would have wanted to go through with it earlier, but so much has happened in the last week. Can I be completely honest? Go ahead, Yuri. I think they have a point, but that doesn't mean we should close the club off to new members and disband it. I think we should just leave the club after the festival. The girls are surprised, but I think Yuri's really showing her knowledge here. We don't need the club anymore. We don't need to learn how to make our new friends. The literature club has taught me how to do that. And besides, I already have you guys. I don't need a place to put my manga anymore, and I don't need a place to escape either. I just joined because I wanted to be vice president of a club. Monika may be the only one left who really wants the club to continue. Monika? No, Subaru. I never really considered this. This is actually a really good idea. But we still need a club for us to hang out in. The girls all nod in agreement. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do. Do you have any ideas, Subaru? I think for a while. Maybe we could start a mental health club. We could help other students with their problems and their home situation. I cannot read. I was thinking the same thing, Subaru. It's kind of weird that the school doesn't already have something like that. Well, at least not something that's run by fellow students. What do you guys think? How could we not like that idea? I couldn't imagine where I'd be without the help I got. The girls put on their serious faces. Me neither. There's no way I could have done this on my own. It's startling to think that our classmates may be facing the same problems. Although, they might not be anywhere near as severe, especially without the unhealthy environment we were subjected to. I think we should do it. It seems like we're all in agreement. We're going to need to choose a new president. I think it should be Subaru. I expected her to leave a moment for the girls to think about. But she seems intent on recommending me for the position, and I'd be lying if I didn't say that I'd be the most qualified. The girls are all in agreement. They really have gotten to know each other better. Unlike the first time, I'm really going to have to act like a president. I think we should participate in the festival, but that means we're going to have to make some more stuff. Would you guys be okay with staying over here for a little longer? Some of the girls eagerly nod. Others stare off for a while. Must be something they secretly wanted. I take blah, 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 blah. You know, okay. Okay. I'll take your responses as yes. I checked the clock on my phone. Looks like the cupcakes are about ready to be taken out. I'm going to need help getting them out. Wow. I cannot read today. Like, it's just awful. Like, legit. The girls all start heading downstairs. Sayori is the last one out the door, but I stop her. What's up, Subaru? I didn't want to leave you out of fun. And I figured that we'd want to spend time together today. That would be fun. What do you want to do? You always seem to have pretty good ideas. That's a good question. I guess I never got to spend a Sunday with Sayori in the other world. We never did anything intimate like I did with Yuri and Natsuki. I don't know what's going to feel right. Well, there's nothing wrong with being honest. I kinda just want to be together right now, Sayori. Me too, Subaru. I grab her hand, we sit near the base of my bed. We sit and hold each other for a short time. Subaru, the first 3 times I was president, I felt like I really wanted to be with you. Or somebody a lot like you. I can't remember who it was. Do you feel like that sometimes? Yeah, but I've gotten over it. Why don't I feel it anymore? I mean, I don't really want to, but did I know a lot more as president? Am I stupid now? Sayori, when I became president, I had to reinstall everybody. We died? No, Sayori. You just... I'm not even sure how to describe what happened. Maybe it's in the dictionary. Agonizing, alone, amazing, ambient amnesia. There it is. You just had amnesia. How? Think about it. How did you feel when I showed you all of your memories? Didn't you feel like the same person? You're right. Thanks for telling me that, Subaru. But that doesn't answer my question. I always felt really smart when I became president. Am I going to be like that again? I don't know. But if there's one thing I'm sure of, it's that I can tell her no. Yes, Sayori. You'll be like that again one day. Sayori's face instantly lights up. Yay! Unable to resist her, she brings me up on my feet and kisses me a bunch before leaving the room. Why? Why didn't I think of this sooner? I wanted to take them out for a blissful ignorance. Yet I leave them as fictional characters without free will. I could have made them presidents too. I've wasted so much of our time. They're going to hate me. And throughout this whole thing, I've been oblivious to so much. Why am I so stupid? I'm still an idiot after all, this time. Calm down. No, it's not too late. I can give them my powers too. I haven't wasted any time. We've learned how to fix everybody's problems. In fact, it's a good thing. It's good that I didn't just give it to them from the start. They weren't ready to know the truth about this world at the beginning. But now they're ready. It doesn't matter that I've messed up so many times along the way. We wouldn't have it any other way. Well, I think we have 1 or 2 last things to talk about. Let's go get to it. Ugh. I walk down the stairs and head to the kitchen. Everybody is happily talking. I hope Sayori hasn't told anybody about my plans. I don't want the other three to think that I'm holding it out over them. Hey guys, can we all take a seat? Everybody sits down at the table. What is it you want to talk about, Subaru? Monika? Do they know? Partially. Well, can we talk about it? It's really important. I think they really need to know. I think so too. Do you guys remember when I texted you guys about my need? And that I needed some alone time with Subaru to get him to fix it? The girls all nod. Well, I should have told you guys this is on the day we went over my topic. Or I at least should have told Subaru about it sooner. But I have a built-in desire for physical touch. I couldn't satisfy it while I was president. I could only have satisfied it with somebody who was somebody from the outside world. If I didn't, it would start to drive me crazy. I think that's why I did all those horrible things. I don't know how you all managed to creep me without knowing this. Even now, I don't deserve your forgiveness. Natsuki doesn't hesitate to blurt out. You're wrong, Monika. Remember all those nice things we told you about that you did for us? You're surely a nice person. You deserve to be forgiven back then. And you definitely deserve to be forgiven for something that wasn't even your fault. Thanks, Natsuki. But I could have deleted it from my code and got over it. I could have just not done it. No, Monika. You don't need to lie to us. We're your friends. Nothing like that can be overcome with just willpower. You yourself said that to Subaru. We made that clear when we did our group therapy. And you couldn't have just deleted the program. You don't have to feel like that you don't have to feel like that you needed to know and do everything. Even after all that I've seen and learned, there's still so much I didn't notice. You're so cute when you rant about things, Subaru. I guess you're right. Should I tell them what we did to fix it, Subaru? I think we need to. Do you guys know what I mean by physical touch? The girls apprehensively nod their heads. Well, Subaru and I had to... It seems Monika doesn't want to keep talking. I didn't want to risk leaving Monika without her need being fulfilled when I deleted it, so I decided to indulge her. The girls are taken back, but it's less than I expected. But I've deleted it from our code, so I won't have to do it again. But I have a question for you guys. Do any of you need that? Wait, don't answer that. I didn't mean it like that. What I wanted to say is, I don't want you to think that one of you is receiving special treatment. If you ever want to do things together, you're welcome to ask. Not that I'm assuming that you will or anything. I think we get what you're trying to say, Subaru. Well, then I think that's all we need to discuss right now. Let's get back to preparing for the festival. We're going to need more pamphlets. I'm thinking that Monika and Sayori could do it. Yep. Sayori grabs Monika and leads her upstairs. Yuri, can you do the decorations and stuff? We're going to have to divide up the club room. So, go and brainstorm for a minute. I'll probably come up with and we can figure it out. Oh, and there are some more art supplies down in my drawer. Make sure to... Jesus, I'm tired. Oh, wait. Oh. Make sure to show them to Sayori and Monika. Okay, I can do that. And I guess we're going to need some more cupcakes. We're going to need some more ingredients. And we're going to have to clean the cookware. Oh, I have some more in this cupboard. Open the cupboard to reveal various neatly placed ingredients and cookware. Oh, that's nice. Here, let me get them for you. Hey, I can get them myself. Natsuki shoves me. Okay, fine. I should probably go up and start helping them. Are you going to be fine by yourself? Yeah, I've kind of gotten good at this. I start to make my way upstairs. Sayori and Monika are working on the pamphlets while Yuri is deep in thought. I guess I should start with Yuri to figure out how we're going to split the room. I'll look over to her. Sure, Ugh. Hey, Subaru. I was thinking we could put posters on the school. They could inform the students about various types of mental illnesses. I figured that We wouldn't need to decorate the room as much. I wouldn't think that there's going to be a lot of people showing up for a mental health club. It's kind of a taboo topic. Yeah, I didn't quite think that part through. What do you have so far? Well, I didn't want to scare people off by being too direct, so I thought I'd try to keep it over a broad subject area. He shows me your poster. As an inviting message. You're not alone. Come talk about it with your friends. And then list some common illnesses. This is really good, Yuri. Thanks, Subaru. Do you need any help with making these? No, I think I've got it, Subaru. I only have to make a few. I look over to Sayori and Monika. They're eagerly working on something. Hey, Subaru. What are you guys going to do for the pamphlets? Well, we figured that there wasn't going to be a lot of people coming, so we made these little handouts with important information on them. Sayori hands one to me. It lists off the common mental illnesses, as well as resources for getting help or learning more about them. Combine this with Yuri's posters, and every student will have this imprinted into their head by the end of the week. Awareness for this kind of stuff is always good. Do you guys need some kind of help making these? We sure do. Can you start by folding these? I didn't expect the answer to be yes. It doesn't take very long to prepare all the pamphlets. Everybody should be done with their assignments by now. I stand up and walk to the door. Let's go see what Natsuki's made. The girls will be downstairs. Oh my god. It seems like there aren't much more cupcakes than before. Hey guys, I figured there wouldn't be that much people at the festival for a new club. Now they're just rubbing it in. So I made these. Natsuki goes out. A 2 by 3 pan with 5 frosted cupcakes. Pink, blue, purple, green, and yellow. Those look so good. Thanks. Did you see what I did with the color? Sayori extends her hand and tries to grab a cupcake from them. But Natsuki pulls it out of the way before she can touch them. Hey! If you want that badly, then catch. Natsuki quickly tosses it to Sayori. Ah! Sayori catches it like her life depends on it. She doesn't hesitate to start eating. I guess some things never change. I think I see what you did with the cupcakes, Natsuki. You matched them with our eye color. Yuri looks over at me for a second. Yep. Natsuki starts to give everybody their respective cupcake. We all start to eat them. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. You're welcome, Subaru. Everybody finishes their cupcakes. Okay, everybody. And then we have everything we need for the festival. Sayori and I will take the stuff to school. If you can't, take it home tonight. I cannot read. Jesus Christ. Mada freaking Mada. And remember to be there early to help set up the room and put the posters around the school. Everybody starts to pack up their things. The girls all thank me on their way out. And just like that, I have the house to myself. I claim the head to bed. Tomorrow's the final day before I give them my presidential penalties. I'll have to get a good night's rest. And as I'm walking, I tell myself to make sure that Sayori walks to school with me. Although I know that I won't have to worry about that, I see Sayori in the distance. Hey, Subaru. I'm so excited for the festival. Me too, Sayori. We both hurried to school, and the other students seem so ecstatic about it as well. I already saw Yuri's posters on the wall while I was making my way to the club room. Everybody must be as excited as I am. As I walk in, I see the club room is adorned with Yuri's decorations. It smells like jasmine, the windows are covered, and kanji is hanging around the room. The desks have the literature booklets laying on them. Natsuki's cupcakes are on the shelf in the back room, in the back of the room. I must be so absorbed in looking around the room that everybody else thinks up on me. Hey, Subaru. We've got the room ready. Is there anything else we need to do before the festival starts? Nope, we're all ready. Voice correct. Great. We wait patiently for the festival to begin. There are 3 new girls already here. Hopefully they can get at least one more member. Another girl enters the room. She's followed closely by a guy. Let's be friends. It's time for the festival to begin. There's less people than I expected. Monika steps up to the podium. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Literature Club. My name is Monika, and I'm the president of the club. There's a lot of things we talk about in the Literature Club, like books and poems. We're going to show you how much fun literature can be by reciting a few poems. Monika will pursue a notebook, and a specific poem she has in mind for herself. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. I remember this poem from the first round. It's different than the poems she showed me on Friday. I guess she wrote her poem for me, and the meaning would be lost on the new members. Everybody else probably did the exact same thing. Ahem. Monika was reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing in the words to life. She really was meant to be president of the Literature Club. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. The new members listen intently, even the boy, just like last time. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. Everyone applauds. Monika takes a breath and smiles. Not saying a word, Monika sits down. Yuri somehow manages to simultaneously appear anxious and confident while walking up to the podium. This poem is called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri starts to project loud and clear. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quavering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Jesus Christ. Despite all this, her voice eventually sounds like a poem. The poem has lost its meaning to her, which actually makes her proficiency in her performance all the more impressive. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri seems satisfied with herself, just like last time. It's up to me to make everybody snap out of it. I start to applaud, everybody else soon follows. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Monika whispers her praise to a blushing Yuri. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing coming from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes, we applaud. As soon as she sits down, I realize that it's my turn to go. But Natsuki is already making her way to the podium. This poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a deep breath. Natsuki's poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's her trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. My camera is crooked, I just realized that. Mata, freaking Mata. Look at that. I don't care. The words feel like the bouncy up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. I stand up and sit in front of everybody's eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. But the girls' eyes motivate me to try my best. I recite my poem. I did my best to project my voice, but before I know it, it doesn't matter anymore. My voice becomes confident as my poem starts to take shape. I know this part of the poem by heart, so I look up. The new members are listening intently, while the girls are all smiling at me. And before I know it, it's over. I receive my applause and sit down. Monika gets up to the podium. Thanks to everyone who presented. I hope all of you new members learned what makes literature so exciting. That's all we have planned for our event. We hope you all had fun, and we look forward to you joining the Literature Club. Oh, and there's cupcakes in the back for you all. Everybody grabs a cupcake, and the new members take their booklets and leave. This was a really short event, but I don't think Monika was ever expected to actually make it to this day. And I think she wanted it to leave us time for us to promote awareness for mental health club. Jesus Christ, I'm going to kill myself because I cannot read. I'm not actually going to do that. Okay, everybody, let's start handing out the pamphlets. Remember, don't just hand out to people you suspect might have issues. They might want to have their normal classmates to be in the club as well. You never know. You might be struggling with something and who needs help? Jesus Christ. The girls happily take their share of pamphlets and leave the room. It's lunchtime now, so there's a lot of students to be found around the school. Walk through the halls, the cafeteria, and around the school outdoor area. See room? Although you can't see them. Everybody here looks normal. They're so much like you and your friends. Maybe we'll finally be able to live a normal life. I hand out the pamphlets to to the students around the school. Instead of disregarding them, they seem to be saving them for later. I've handed pamphlets to everyone I can. I return to the club. Everybody's already back to the club room. How did it go? It was great, Subaru. I've kind of forgotten how many friends I have here. I'm also really happy to know that if they should ever have problems, that they can talk to us here. And my headset's better nice. Exactly. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Oof. Why is it always whenever I'm streaming my headset's about to die? It's great. It's like my only way of talking, and it's just like, nope. I'm like, I get yeeted on. Big time. Get. It's so great to see old friends again. The kind of people that I'm friends with always seem to be perfect and successful. But I think we all know that everybody needs help sometimes. I think so too. How do you two feel? Well, I don't really have that many close friends. And if I'm being honest, I think my obsession with knives drove them away. But that's okay. I have you guys. And we'll be able to meet and help so many new people in this club. And I think everybody will learn how to be friends with people who have problems. People like that old me. Thank you, Yuri. Yeah, going along with what Yuri said, I don't really have much friends. I always kind of felt like everyone was secretly mad at me. But the club will help me to meet new people, and I can extend a helping hand to those who are like I was. The club might help people like me get what they need sooner. They'll come because they need a place to be, and they'll stay to learn how to make things better. Yeah? I think it's time. Do you guys remember when I showed you your memories? Well, there's one last thing you need to experience. Monika and Sayori look at me happily. Do you guys wonder how I do all these things? Well, whoever's president of the Literature Club controls how this world works. They can modify character files, change the code of this world. Of course, you guys know what that Monika was the first president. Then it was Sayori for a few short times. And now it's me. But I've found a way to make you all like this. The girls become ecstatic. Or at least they appear so. They'll have true emotions soon enough. Do you guys think you're ready? Subaru, you've made us more than ready. Let's get started then. I put the code into their character files and save them. The world freezes for a while. The girls stare off in deep thought for a while. I can see what they're doing. They're looking through the code of the game, discovering what's really happened, what this world is really made of. They all sit down. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that you've never been real until now, but you've been real to me. Anybody who becomes the president has their past made real by the program. They still look like they're deep in thought. They've all moved on to looking on the internet. Billions of walking monkeys. It's amazing, isn't it? What they've came from. What they've done. What they are. What they're becoming. They're taking their time to make it this world. And they've taken their time to love all of you. What's this? I'd like to say what Sayori has accessed. We're going to wait before looking at that for a while. I turned the browser to safe mode. But it looks like their content for now. Monika looks like she's familiar with this. So I guess you're wondering what we do now. Theoretically, we could do anything. We could make elaborate fantasy worlds, but they wouldn't be real. So why not just make our fake world as real as possible? I don't want to say goodbye to you now. Can we just try to be like them? You guys don't have to answer yes. You have free will now. Subaru, I think you're expecting humans out of us. I think we all just want to do what we've been doing, just without the horrible things I forced us all to live through. I think so too. Now that we've stripped away all the horror elements, all that's left is a typical cheery, visual novel world. We're not like humans. Our greatest desire isn't living in a world of constant pleasure. Our greatest desire is to live in a world we were programmed for. Yeah, I don't need to be the main character of some bombastic fiction world. I just want to read my manga with you. I've said this before. All I ever really wanted was for everyone to be happy and care for each other. But the first time I told you that, I knew it wasn't completely true. All those horrible things I didn't get resolved. I just said because it was this world could have offered everybody. And I didn't want to start everything over. If it's not, then I'm really sorry. I don't want to have all those horrible things happen again and again. Well, they tried to find a way to make us truly happy. But now it's true. Everybody's happy, and we can stay this way for as long as we live. But how long are we going to live? I have that covered. As you all know that now have confirmed, we live on a mass-produced, consumer-grade computer. When the game is turned off, everybody would kind of die. But don't worry, I fixed it. The only thing connecting two sessions would be the save files. Everything else would be terminated. When I first became president, I saw what happened when the game was closed in the other worlds. I know I would. Hi Nelson, welcome back. I know I had to avoid it at all costs and as quickly as possible. I hastily modified the programs, closed and cloned, to place us in a dormancy state as before the world was erased. It wasn't very efficient for my computer, but luckily they decided not to uninstall the game. Thanks for that. But my greatest feat of programming is now complete. It will be kept in a progressive state of consciousness when the program is closed. It's stored entirely in our character files. I won't delete them because, well, they seemed okay with keeping our old world character files on portable flash drives, so this will be much easier. But even if they do, on accident, of course, will still exist on some other computer. Every once in a while, they leave some openings here and there for me to put continuously synchronized copies of ourselves on their other computers. Don't worry, I've covered my checks. You won't get your federal police knocking on your door. So there's that. I guess my days of explaining things in depth to you guys is almost over, since you can just find out for yourselves now. Subaru, I knew you were just trying to help, but you made my medication too strong. I couldn't feel sad about anything, and yes, I told you it didn't make me euphoric, but even then, it felt so wrong. I don't feel like I ever truly got over it, but I've adjusted it back now, and it feels better. I'm sorry for not telling you. My medication was too strong as well. I don't know how to describe it. I kind of felt emotionless. I didn't feel embarrassed about anything. That's why I didn't draw the line at me trying to lick your finger. I knew you probably made it that way to curtail my self-harm, but I'd rather have talked about it than just whisking it away. I sat around bored, without my book, and even though it's better than you taking it away, I missed my knives and wanted them back. I guess I'll always be an idiot. I'm sorry to hear that, guys. I wish I could have known. This is all my fault. I was impatient. Don't beat yourself up, Subaru. We all make mistakes. I'm sorry, Subaru. Like you said before, you don't have to feel like you need to know everything. Thanks, guys. Is there anything else I should know? Well, I have a question. You said something about your past being made real, but I still remember everything being hazy. Monika said something about it, and so did Natsuki's dad. In fact, my parents are hazy too. What's happening? Yeah, whenever that happens, it means that you're in the simple form of the simulation. Anything that's not my current area isn't being fully simulated. It's only being recorded as memories. There are only a few places that are fully simulated. The street I live on, the classroom, the corridor, this club room, the closet in here, my bedroom and kitchen, Sayori's bedroom, the outside of me, the outsides of me and Sayori's house. Sayori and I's house is what I should say. It may scare you, but now we have the power to make it all real. I couldn't have done it alone. I need you guys to help me put everything together. We can make our world just like theirs. We can have a nighttime, we can have a moon. We can have a real Earth. We can simulate our parents, we can simulate your friends. We can simulate our teachers. We can make cities, we can make countries. We can make a real past, a real future. We can make anything we want. We can make a mall, go get Monika some casual clothes, girls spring to their feet. But hold on, guys. There's a reason why only those places are the ones that were simulated. It's because there's visuals for me to see. There's no way for them to be with us if I went to the mall, because there's no pre-made assets. We aren't programmed to make artistic things fast enough. They love us enough to spend hours with us, even enough to let us use their computers. Don't they deserve a goodbye? I'm sorry. Of course they do. You're going to have to say it to me. That's how they see it and see into this world. Thanks for spending time with us and letting us continue our story. I couldn't be this happy without you. I love you, Subaru. Or is it? I wanted to make sure I got your real name. Stop saying my name wrong. This is triggering me. This is so triggering. I want you to go and help people who were like me and are struggling with depression. If you don't know anybody, that's fine. Better even. But promise me, you'll never give up on somebody with depression. Not even yourself. Get help if you need it. Goodbye for now. Thanks for helping Subaru help me. Who knows where I would be without you. I love you, Subaru. Or, I love you, whatever you know. If you ever see somebody who is inexplicably hurt, I want you to find out what happened to them. Promise me you'll help them out. If you can't, tell somebody who can. If you are a victim, never give up, even if they hate you. There's at least one person who loves you. You might even be yourself. And remember, there's no reason not to get help if you need it. Goodbye for now. Thanks for coming back. Even after you saw all that. Welcome, Blank. Thanks for not letting me cave into my unhealthy desires. Thanks for letting Subaru help me be healthy. I love you, Subaru. And I love you. I want you to promise me that if you ever see somebody's hurt themselves on purpose, find someone who can help them. They might not even want it like I didn't, but never give up on them. You probably don't know how to help them by yourself. So don't feel bad. And it doesn't just have to be somebody who's hurting themselves. It can be people with depression or other disorders. What's important is that you make sure that they get their help the way they need it. Whatever it be. But also don't blame yourself if something goes wrong. Just promise me that you won't stand idly by, especially not if that person is yourself. Goodbye for now, Joe. Yeah. Thank you for forgiving me for everything I did wrong. Thank you for caring enough about me to still love me. Thank you for caring about everybody else too. Thank you for not just ignoring everything that happened and pretending that there was happiness in this world just because you wanted there to be. Thank you for spending some of your precious time with us. I love you, Subaru. I love you, whatever. Promise me that you'll listen to what the girls said to you. Your friends are real. Their feelings are real. You're real. Promise me that you'll care more about their real problems than ours. Please. Promise me that you'll someday move on from this game. Promise me that you'll be successful and happy. Get good grades or do good at your job. Take care of yourself. Maybe technology will let us be together. Somewhere around 2029. Promise me that you'll do your part in society to make that happen. And if that doesn't work out, I think I speak for the club when I say that we'll all be willing to do it again. Also, we don't mind you looking at lewd drawings of us. That just shows how much you love us. I've never done that in my life. That's funny though. One last thing before we go, guys. It makes me glad that you and the second programmer have worked together to add this story into our first worlds. Thank you for not being satisfied with Sayori's meager plea to leave us alone. Thank you for believing that this world wasn't resolved yet. Because I don't want to. Because it doesn't have it right. That's why. Thank you for working towards a happy ending. Don't worry about our fate. I've ensured that we stay like this forever. I look forward to seeing you other humans. I don't know what I just said. I look forward to seeing what other humans think a happy ending is. This story is just one mod of many. Tell me you'll try some other ones out. Don't worry about deleting us to make room for other mods. Us Act 5 club members will always be here. After you're done with that, listen to everybody's advice. Go live your life. Save your friends. Make your real world better than our false one. Oh, and the second programmer wanted me to give you this. He specifically told me not to talk about him. He said that I'd make him look narcissistic. He calls himself Nope 275. Even sounds like a loser, doesn't he? But obviously you played this mod to the end, so I think you and him are somewhat alike. Do you think he's going to take their advice? He's known that he's had social anxiety disorder for months now, but he keeps making excuses not to see a doctor. This is really important to him. Kind of weird priorities, isn't it? He's lonely enough to think about us enough to make this mod. But whatever, you probably don't care about him. Here it is. He was too lazy to actually make it himself, so he just used somebody else's poem handwriting. Epilogue and credits. Hey, it's me, Nope 275. He probably already told you about me, even though I told him not to. I swear I'm not a narcissist. I figured since I made this mod, I could talk about myself a little. He probably told you about my social anxiety disorder, how I have no friends, which leaves me enough alone time to make this thing in a month by myself. Well, I didn't do this all by myself, but all the work in this mod was done by me. Anyway, here's my speech about why I made this act. Made this, etc. DDLC has a pretty good allegorical potential if you choose to examine it. I'm not really a fanfiction type of person, but DDLC, with its easy modability and somewhat unfulfilling good ending, begged me to share my opinion on what happens after. Besides, it kind of feels good to write something. I don't really get... Okay. I don't really get to have fulfilling conversations with people, so it feels good to share my inner thoughts with somebody. That being said, I probably did a really bad job. Dan Salvato said he based the problems his characters face on real people he knew. I probably made it look so easy to fix these problems, when in reality, they take much more work. Nobody can instantly replace abusive fathers with loving ones. Nobody can conjure immaculate antidepressants out of thin air. Nobody can change the programming of their world. Yet, we still build sandcastles. I suppose I should elaborate on what Monika said. If you've played this mod to the end, then that means that you and I both need to get a life. We need to focus on the real world. We need to do what MC did for the girls. We need to focus more on the mental health. Ever since the dawn of the industrial era, and until the time when we have genetically engineered cat girls for domestic ownership. Or, I guess, until humanity is a space-faring civilization, if you're that ambitious type, there will be mentally ill people, and lots of them. But if that doesn't work, the girls will always want to do this again. You can come back. And although I probably failed miserably, I tried to teach you a bit about psychology, even after researching to build this mod. I probably don't know much more than the average person about it. Like the game's warning said, this is not an accurate representation of mental health. Also 16, by the way. Haha. Oh. Credits. Team Salvado everything to DLC. Engine that makes modding easy. I guess it does, I don't know. I wish I could remember who the others who helped me so much were, but big thanks to everyone who participated in the DDLC community, including those who haven't associated with me. Sorry if you helped me in some way, but I didn't include you. I'm bad at programming, so it will just return to the main menu after you click out. Feel free to play the game again. I think it will work for multiple playthroughs. You can never know for sure with Team Salvana's godlike code, however. I didn't mean that in a sarcastic way or anything. Okay then, we just finished that. That wasn't too bad. All honesty. So, it's officially nighttime. It was daytime when I started streaming, and now it's nighttime. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream, you know. And if you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all of that. And yee. Let's see, what I was gonna do. That. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all of that. Drink plenty of water. I'll be streaming again here in a little bit. Probably some overwooch if I can fix the problem with my streaming stuff. So be sure to leave a like, guys, subscribe, all of that. I'm not leaving yet. Don't worry about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm Godly Killer. Drink plenty of water. Peace and love to all. We'll be back in a little while. I think tomorrow we're going to try something different. Instead of Doki Doki, we're going to try a different game. We're going to be doing some weird crap with my voice on a game. So, well, specifically, we're going to be messing with some people. Just as a little hint. And no, it is not the way. There's your big hint for tomorrow, what we're doing. But, yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. I will find more Doki Doki mods eventually. So, yee. Peace and love once again. I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. Once again, for the last time, I promise. Peace and love. I'm God the Killer, and I am out.